Hello guys, today I'll be showing you two builds as Ghostface, one a beginner build and one that build I use in general for my main. So hope this helps you. This will be commentary. So yeah, let's get on with the match, shall we? Okay, so you see, so this first match, we get Larry's as Ghostface. Ghostface's best map because it's an indoor map, which makes Ghostface stealth much better for obvious reasons. Because you're able to hide cover more easily. And the shortcuts you can take with Ghostface can be really nice for your stealth. She definitely wasn't paying attention. Always pay attention against a Ghostface. Always pay attention. Otherwise, you get what happened here. And I do make a mistake here. You can see that I try and fake gun one way and then try attack that way. You can do this, but I wouldn't suggest using it on loops like that. I use it on there because I'm stupid. But yeah, don't always try and do it on loops like that. Only use like when it's necessary and when they catch survivors off guard. You can see that I'm checking. Keep in mind is that scratch marks are actually bugged right now. Apparently, they are 1 second delayed for appearing. So be careful of that because on some maps, like Coldwind on Ivy, tracking with scratch marks can be tricky. Now for the build, we have first perk is for Tremors. It's a Ghostface perk. You can see here that it blocks all the generators that are white, and it shows the gens that are not blocked, which are those two gens. Which means that the survivors are on those gens. It's basically like a mini barbecue, but for like generators, and only works when survivors are like, and only shows like which survivors are on generators. You can see here that even then I decided just to regress that gen just because, yeah, just because for pressure. You can now see that the survivor also makes another bad mistake. Is not also paying attention. She's probably just looking behind her, which is fair. It can happen. We all have those moments, so don't be mad if you get ambushed by Ghostface, but always try to keep more attention. You can see here that she didn't. Anyway, the next perk is Brutal. Brutal is basically like a quality of life perk, and I would suggest you can use this. You can use either Brutal or Enduring. Like you can either swap one of those. Like make the same mistake as the previous survivor not paying attention. But yeah, Brutal's actually, I would say, a bit of an overrated perk. Like I would say Enduring is better, but there is a debate about that one, and I'm not gonna get into that debate here. But yeah, the next perk is Sloppy. Sloppy's not a great perk anymore. So the only reason I'm using for beginners because it's like a pack for like orcas to use. You don't have to like pay or like level up someone or get like or pay for a chapter just to get this pack. And the last perk is an interesting one, which is Whispers. Whispers is not a great perk at all. However, it can be decent for tracking. Always try use it for tracking. Once you get, always use it for tracking. Always try pay attention to it. Always pay attention to it. You can see right here that this mechanic actually paid attention there. So yeah. But anyway, Whispers is it can help you track survivors down, and it always deactivates when a survivor is not nearby. So keep in mind of that. Keep an eye on that. Now you can see that I don't hit the survivor here when I could have hit a survivor here. It's not only just to get that part out the way, but it's also because you can see here that since she's almost nearly stalkable, I get her to like 99 for next time. Like about 99 for next time. Like I said, Ghostface is not a chase killer, so be careful. So for the add-ons, she wasn't paying attention as well. Oh my, Right now for the add-ons, the first add-on, basically the grey add-on, it makes stalking faster. It makes stalking faster, which is really necessary for Ghostface. I think Ghostface should get. I think this add-on should also be base kit, since that actually makes him stalk faster. And yeah, but once you get the chance, always use that perk because like it can really be really useful. The next add-on, like I previous, I believe earlier in the commentary, is makes it so once I fully stock someone, I get haste for a couple of seconds. Now, you can see here that there's 3 gens left. I'm chasing the Dwight, I believe. Yeah, I'm chasing the Dwight. This commentary is after the match has been done, so yeah. You can see that I'm chasing the Dwight, and I made a mistake here. I was not paying attention, and I got screwed up because of it. You know, that did kind of look weird, I will admit. That did kind of look weird, but probably got teleported. But yeah, probably made a mistake. I did not pay attention because I was watching the video while doing this match. Always pay attention because you could potentially get 360'd. I don't know if I got 360 there, but it looks like it. I believe. Yeah. But yeah, always pay attention. Always pay attention. You can see that I kick a gen here. And now here's a tip, and most people won't like this, but when there's like 3 to 2 gens left, always make sure you tunnel out a survivor by then. Or start tunneling out someone. You can see that I go back to Hook, I'd go tunnel out the Dwight. This is because it's really important to tunnel out someone really early as possible. Since the best since it grants massive pressure to the team, because even though like gen defense perks makes it so you actually get pressure, I would say that killing the survivor provides more pressure since they lose a teammate, which means they can't do gens sufficiently and won't be able to escape as easily. So you can see that now that survivor's dead, there's 3 survivors left, so now it's a 3v1. Always when there's 3 to 2 gens left, like I said, always try to always try to go out for a tunnel. It is effective to do that. And if people complain that you do that, then don't you shouldn't care about that. Since you can just tell them that they have to do it since of the gens. But yeah, you can see that also she didn't pay attention. Survivors don't pay attention. How? I don't really understand why survivors don't really pay attention. Always pay attention definitely against a stealth killer like Ghostface. You can see here that that Ghostface is deactivated, but then we activate here. It could be very weird sometimes. Very weird. You can see that survivors being AFK for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I fully stocked. I don't know what she was doing there. She probably was trying to reveal me or just just to accept the fate. I don't know what she was doing, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you see I hooked her. You can see that I damaged that generator. And that gen's been completed. Always be careful which gens are completed. Now don't obviously don't try and force a 3 gen. Since 3 gen right now since you can't really 3 gen right now. So don't try go for 3 gens. Do not try hold for a 3 gen, because that will not always be good. Plus, especially as a killer as Ghostface, if you using a build like this, if holding a 3 gen's not gonna be good. Now if survivors make that 3 gen mistake, they could obviously make that 3 gen mistake because they either don't pay attention or the map's just not great. And you can see here that I fully stocked that survivor. Survivor. So yeah. So I hook her. Now here's one of survivor's mistakes. Is that for some reason she did not leave. She should have left. And yeah, she should have left. That was a very bad decision. Now she does make a mistake here to aggressively use DS. But at the same time, I think she got saved by the fact that LED also made a mistake, which is to force a body block when you just get unhooked. Never do that. Also, never try to use DS aggressively unless it's actually necessary, and don't try and body block when you just get unhooked. Because they're both supposed to be used for anti-tunneling tools. These actually make tunneling easy if you do this. So always never try use DS aggressively. Otherwise, she didn't get punished, but it was because the LED tried to go for body block, but the LED got punished for body blocking. Always never do that. Never do that, because you will get punished for it, and the only thing it does is create more pressure for creates like more pressure for the killer to make and puts more pressure on the survivors. You see that I found so right here. She probably dropped up alley because of bad Wi-Fi. She did have over 100 ping. She did have 100 ping. You see that I chase her. Now you can see that a survivor's on that gen. Now when there are 2 survivors left, if one survivor is injured, don't be afraid to chase the injured one. Yeah, bad Wi-Fi strikes again, I believe, because that should have either been a grab or a hit, but wasn't for some reason. But I still get the down. So I down her. Now here's a tip with Whisper. It's like, well, actually, you can see that there's no hook here, obviously, so I won't be able to make the hook. But yeah, and you can see that when I am able to hook her, is that with Whispers, once you hook a survivor, the Whisper Soul impact that survivor, and you will see that when I actually am able to hook her. And I'm actually when I'm able to hook her, like get on the hook, then I'm able to do that. That happens basically. So be careful that you could be going in the wrong direction, because the Whispers also impacts the survivor on the hook. So yeah, you see. So yeah, be mindful of that. You can see here that I do get the down, but it was barely. I don't think I should have got that hit. Like actually, maybe I should have. Maybe I actually should have, but I do not think I should have got that hit. That hit was crazy. I don't think that should have hit at all. But hey, it's bad collision, especially since it happens, especially with Xeno. If you're wondering what Xeno I'm talking about the Xenomorph, not the Xenobite. Yeah, because you hear that Whisper Soul is activated because that's if gets affected by the survivor on the hook. You can see that it deactivates because that survivor who is not being hooked is not around. You can see that I try to find hatch. I am able to find hatch. Well, make sure to use your ears more effectively here. Because even though I was able to use my ears, I also didn't use my eyes, because it was like right there. Right there. I do find it. But yeah, I'm just stupid. If I was gonna, I wasn't able to find out first. I'm stupid. What can I say? Now you can see that Whisper doesn't activate here. Oh, I still go here just in case, since Sorry could possibly be here. Now with Whisper, it's that, especially on those, it's actually kind of, it's more easier to use match with her. It's actually more easy to know where the server is for exit gates, especially on a map like Larry, since it's actually small. It just helps. Now here's a mistake I made here. That even though I was able to kill the survivor, I did make a mistake here. Is that the survivor was probably in like that little room where you can open the gate, I believe. I don't actually know if she was or not. But yeah, I don't check around, which actually could be detrimental. But luckily, she decided to hide back again, and I was able to get her. But yeah, always look around especially if you have Whispers and the survivors nearby. But anyway, I downed the Michaela. She just gave up, which, yeah, and I was able to hook her and get the kill. So yeah, that is the first build. We shall now move on to the next build, and yeah, we shall move on, shall we? Okay, so this is the main build I use on Ghostface. Now it's probably not the best build ever for Ghostface, but this is the build I use. So, and same add-ons, so yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? Okay, so this is the second match. We get Backwater Swamp for Ghostface. It's just not a really good map for Ghostface, even though it can be useful for stealth, but it's not great at all, to be honest. So yeah, especially since this is a big map, so Ghostface doesn't really have to struggle traversing it as easy as like a killer like Hillbilly. You can see that the build here is the first peg we have is Lethal. Lethal is useful to help find survivors at the beginning. You can pair it with perks like Barbecue and Chili, which is one of the best perks to pair with Lethal, especially if you're running like a kill like again like Hillbilly or Blight. But since I'm not using Barbecue Chili because I'm using Ghostface, yeah. Now, I am using also, I am comboing it with Nessus Colin. Nessus Colin is a bit of an overrated perk like Brutal Strength. It's better on killers like Ghostface, since he's a stealth killer. And you want stealth, and you want to know where the survivors are. This could be useful for Ghostface, since like again, stealth is really important. Next perk is Eruption. Eruption's been nerfed, but I still think it's a decent perk. Like a basic attack. After I damage a gen, the gen highlights the yellow, and once I damage that gen, once I basic attack that basic or like down a survivor, that gen gets regress. The last so the last perk you can see I have is actually kind of hard to see from here since I'm the last perk I'm using is Pop. Pop is a really good perk in general. On Ghostface, it's probably one of Ghostface's best perks to use, since you do want to get a bit personal with Ghostface sometimes. Like to get closer to survivors. You can see that I take the chase to U8. I try not to get 360'd. Oh, so yeah. But yeah, that's the perk build. Same add-ons, so I don't need to explain that. You can see here that I do go for the Yui here, because I believe she wouldn't be able to run to anywhere else. Now, I do break one of my rules when playing Ghost is that I don't leave her since she's at half stocked, which could be good for later, but you do need a down early game, so you can break that rule if you want, just in case you need that down as quick as possible. You can see here that I go into stealth, and yeah, survivors not back on the gen, but so I eruption that gen. I go back here just to see if I can start getting survivors from here. The high ground can be very useful for Ghostface, since you are going to want to stock, since that is the Ghostface's main power, obviously. I don't know how it isn't. But yeah, so you probably want more high ground of it. You do need more high ground, so high ground with Ghostface can be very nice. See that I lose her. Yeah, I lose her. Stretch marks on its maps are not nice at all to me, and I'm blind as hell. And like I said earlier in the video, that scratch marks are bugged right now. So I'm not surprised I lost her, especially on a map like this. But yeah. So yeah, I'll be happy when this map gets reworked, because like trying to like find scratch marks on this map can be the most irritating thing. That I chase this survivor. Now I did stalk her for a couple of seconds, but I believe it's like for 1 second, because I didn't know I was stalking a ninja survivor. But yeah, so yeah, I do go for weird, interesting pattern, I would say, pretty interesting pattern. She doesn't go to that pallet for some reason, and I'm able to get her down. She definitely did not pay attention. If she paid attention, she probably would have got to that pallet. Make sure you know where the pallets are, because she should have gone to that pallet, but didn't, and she gave me a down. So yeah, you can see that I'm going to that gen, go to that gen, pop that gen, and have eruption with it. Pop and eruption together are a decent combo, not the best combo. Like pain res and pop are better. I like a better combo. They are both getting nerfed, so I don't know how better they will be. So I don't know how good they will be now. Which I think is gonna dumb the nerf in gen regression perks. And there's a case to say, oh, you're just a salty killer main. The reason why most killer players run slowdown is because the gens go so fast. The fact that they didn't, like, I'm happy with the patch, but like the fact they did not address any gen progression perks, or like nerf any gen progression perks as well, that is not a good sign. And probably be a bit. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, there's enough of my rant, and you see here that I tunnel the survivor out, you can see that there are 3 gems left. Like I said earlier in the video, try and go for a tunnel. You can see that I'm stupid with my pathing. I didn't get close to her. Or like, that can actually be taken out of context. Oh my gosh. But you can see that that I revved back a bit for some reason. So yeah, actually DS actually being an anti-tunnel pack instead of being used as aggressive for once in its life. I'm actually kind of happy if Survivor's actually using DS how it should be. You can see that I tried to do the same prediction again. Same prediction again, obviously. Didn't work, but it was definitely better to use on there, I would say. You can see that that's how I decided to default that palette. For some reason, I don't know why. Now that Claudette's nearly that survives. No, that the Claudette's nearly stopped. She did badly just to get my attention, and I did give her the attention, but just because like she's almost fully stocked, and I do want to waste that palette and the Shack palette now. So I believe I stopped chasing her. Yeah, I stopped chasing her here. Because I decided I did get rid of 2 really important palettes. So once you're in chase, once you're given the chance, always try and make sure to do that. So here that because I try to go around, I don't really get close enough to her. So yeah. And I decided to go around that one because I thought she would go around as well, but I didn't actually think she would actually go up the stairs. That is a bit of a risky mind game. So yeah, see here that survivor vaulted that window. I was able to mind gain it. Mind gamer, not mind gain it. Oh my gosh, what is this? Minecraft, but instead it's Minecraft or something. Anyway, see that I downed that survivor. I put her on this hook. And now that gen's not having a progress on it. That gen has progress on it. And I tell with eruption, it's that that once the gen gets blown up, or like blows up, or explodes or something, once like you're down a survivor, survivor will probably stay on that gen. Probably will stay on that gen. So always go back to that gen after you hook that survivor. You can see here that I'm crouching. Now this might actually seem stupid to crouch. For the reason I'm doing like mini crouch, it's like crouching and then standing, crouching and then standing. It's actually because it actually can help you. It actually makes revealing you a bit more harder, and it also makes it so once you go like behind cover or something like behind a wall, behind a rock, or like any object, it just makes it more easy. It just makes it sort of revolve mechanic. It's not as just broken. Obviously, you see here that. Yeah, I'm also trying to, that's the right number. I get the second stage for Claudette confirmed. So yeah, I confirmed that. She is going to unhook herself in a minute. So I do tunnel her out. So yeah, so I do tunnel out. As you will see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You see that tunnel out. I was able to get it this time. I didn't make the same stupid mistake. I don't know how. Well, actually, you did still have endurance. That wasn't off the record. I checked at the end game build, but yeah, that wasn't off the record for some reason. I don't know why. That lasted a bit. Could just be because I miscalculated or something, but I don't know. So yeah, this loop is just dirty. This loop is actually just dirty, especially against killers like Ghostface. Because that this palette is pretty mind gameable. You just gotta really be careful of how you mind game it. You can see how I mind game it. I do get a hit here, but be careful how you mind game it, because it can be risky. Don't always be like or like try like be like going left to the right, but like not really like you like barely going left or barely going right. Make sure to go all left or all right when you know you can get that hit. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, so I go back to that gen because I believe her. Go back to that gen. Somehow, I guess stock there. Actually, yeah, I can actually see now how I got stock. I was confused at first because because I didn't see at first, but now I can see from watching this. But yeah, now you can see that now you see that she ran. Did I just say she ran that way? Sorry not to follow her that way, or like where she was going to the shack. She did go to near the hill, so I did take chase of her. But always be careful when somebody take you away from a certain area, because I don't know what she did, why she did that. Does he have? Yeah, I don't know how I know it's Lauren, but I believe it was not coming, but I cannot remember. But yeah, you can yeah, you can see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how she revealed me from there. I don't think cooked survivors or survivors on the floor should reveal you. I think that's not. I think that's a bit stupid. I don't think they should reveal you at all. At all. And I mean it. But yeah. Yeah, this is kind of like the end of the match. No, there are definitely a couple more minutes left. Because I clawed that. Oh, no, like, just, I mean the Yui. I cannot say words for the life of me. I just cannot say words for the life of me. And it's actually kind of embarrassing. God, this is what happens when you don't read off a script. You just say the most stupid stuff at the worst moments. Oh yes, look at that survivor over there. That's definitely a Claudette that's hooked. But anyway, that survivor has been hooked. You see that you see that I checked that menu because I wanted to make sure that they didn't bring any hatched or things just in case. Now this survivor made a very interesting decision. For some reason, instead of looking for hatch, that gen that I'm right now at, later on, I find that survivor, which I believe is the David. Yeah, that's the David. I had to make sure since I am stupid. That David actually works on that gen. I am not kidding. But the survivor actually works on that gen for some reason. When I go back to it, if you're wondering why, I have no idea. I don't know. Anyway, I try to look for the hatch and potentially David if I find him. So yeah, you see me finding. Now it was actually a bit difficult to hear here since my mum was vacuuming, so yeah. I decided to go back inside there because I thought I saw someone go in. I'm not kidding. I thought someone gone in. I am pretty stupid. I know that. I'm stupid. You don't need. I know that. Yeah, I thought someone had gone back in. I don't know why, but yeah, it's me. Who do you expect? You're expecting someone like me who made that mistake as Legion on Crotus Pren Asylum to be smart. I don't think that. I think you're asking too much from me. But yeah, you see that we go back to that gen, and I hear the gen sounds. You probably don't hear it since I have the background audio turned off. And that's because so I can actually accommodate without being like without hearing like from the screams of the survivors when they get hooked or just get injured at all times. Yeah, I don't. But yeah, it wasn't working on that gen when I got there. But yeah, I believe I go back to that gen now. Actually, I don't. Yeah, my. But yeah, basically this match is over. I do find him and kill him. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's just spend the last couple of minutes just talking about, yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is like, this is basically like a new experiment for me, like doing this like type of video, explaining like my main killers and how I use them and how I use them and how I function with them. So yeah, this is like my first time doing this, and this is my first video aside from that short video about like am I delusional or not? Like, yeah. But like with me having commentary. So yeah. It's pretty exciting, I will admit. I want to see how well this does. Because, like, yeah. Now, what will you be now about the tier list? I said about, I believe it was on an opinion versus fact video, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, that video will be coming out soon. I would say I might have to delay it a bit. Because I'm an idiot and I disagree with some of my rankings. I'm not kidding. That's all. Like, I'm actually not kidding. How does that work? I have no idea. So yeah, that video will be delayed for a bit. Or it might be delayed for a long time. So I'm sorry. But I should be getting back into making that video when the new chapter comes out. Also, I just want to see if we could get on top of the lockers, and apparently we can. I don't think this will actually help survivors, so I think so. This is fine. Since the survivors can't be like, ooh, me lunge, me somehow get there, me I don't have all daylight anymore, so I can't do those old exploits. But yeah, so yeah, that is the video. Hope you all enjoy, and yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Please like and subscribe if you find this video good, and yeah, I'll see you all next video. Bye bye.